Hello! Welcome back to FTRL.
Hello.
Oh, I could hear myself again.
Oh.
What a good start. My name's Aaron. Welcome to this racing establishment. We are here to watch some cars, drive around the track and talk about it. This week we are entering the second half of the season of GT2, season 26. We are in Croatia for Dragon Trail Seaside. In the Group 2 cars, which will just be one race, about 75 minutes long, and we'll get to see Mike at the Death Chicane Wall about 4 times at his self-proclaimed favourite track. So there's a lot of pressure on Mike tonight, and for all these reasons you have to watch. So we have Pagani racing for Sir Goose tonight because his telly's broke. So Pagani will be starting at the back with Rom, who's covering for Derek this week. He's probably lost or down the pub drinking sort of ale or something like that, I don't know. But yeah, anyway, Will's here. Hi Will.
Hello.
How's your face?
You know what? I'm ready. I actually understand this track. So
Yeah.
I'm about to give some context.
Who's going to win, Will?
Banner Carl.
You said that last time, it didn't go well for him.
No, I didn't, did it? That's why I've said it again in the hope I'll curse him.
Yeah. Well, it's a reverse grid. So Beach is starting pole, reverse championship order.
You mean Pagani? Oh no, wait, he's for
Yeah,
Goose.
no.
Never mind.
Pagani and Rom are starting at the back, and they can only use hards and in one set of mediums.
Cool.
And they're both starting on hards. Andy's starting on hards, championship leader. Glyn's starting on mediums, Jade on hards, Mikey hards. That'll be funny watching him warm them up. Unsafe, I will ban you immediately. Right, I better go to the front. Go! Lights out. It's very dark here with some big mountains in the background.
Thankfully, it does not rain in Croatia. So
It does.
It's okay.
No, apparently it will never rain. Jones is in second, but that won't take very long to change.
In the team chat, John Z has been quite optimistic. Just saying it now.
Yeah, but it's a track with... I mean, he's lagging a lot, which is already an awful start for him. It changes levels quite a lot. There's a lot of bouncy curbs. There's a Death Chicane. There's all sorts of stuff. Anyway, right, the action started, so we better sound excited. Woo! Zom's 7th. He's going to hit someone in a minute, I'm going to guess. And not too much change. We haven't lost anyone yet, which is good. Pagani's got past Andy, who could be about to lose a space to Rom.
I am very surprised Rom subbed in.
Yeah, same.
Very surprised.
Oh, who's going slow? Odon. Should we be surprised? No. They're going 4 wide.
Oh
4
my God,
wide.
Go on, Zob, straight on the inside.
Oh,
of the
Andy's
track.
twatted someone. Oh,
I mean,
oh. Don't know what's going on.
No.
Oh, let's watch Mike
LA.
for the Death Chicane under pressure.
oh, here we go.
Yeah. Pagani and Zom side by side. Mike, lap 1 for the Death Chicane.
Oh, that's
Oh,
wide. Oh my God, that was an optimistic
we
line.
didn't lose anyone lap 1. I feel almost proud. Beach is still leading because he's the best. John Z is second.
1.4 seconds the gap. There you go, building it already. I like
Yep.
to see it. There we go.
Who's rocking default liveries unsafe? I can't see default liveries.
There's still always that. Oh, there's somehow contact in a straight line between Royce and Oblivion there.
Yep, Oblivion's taking an extremely wide girth.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't want to do
I'll
that
break
in the
himself
background, and that's why. I was
there
just
you
about
go,
to say
yeah.
that. Oh,
It's like an auto spin curve. That
oh, he's
one.
going to
You don't wanna
reverse
do
back
it.
onto the track
Oh.
whilst everyone's coming, and that's Nobby
Yeah, I mean-
Norris.
You don't need to check your mirrors. It's fine.
Nah, fuck it. Mirror signal, don't manoeuvre. No,
Yeah, exactly.
mirror don't signal
No, it-
manoeuvre. Fuck,
Yeah,
got
that's
that
it.
wrong.
He's extending his lead up in front, isn't he?
Yeah, I've got. Yeah, he is. Yeah, I've got some factual news for you, though, Will.
Oh yeah.
So it's a bit of a weird one to talk about so early on the stream.
Of
But
course.
Mike's penis.
No,
Yeah,
not already.
yeah.
Living around
It's-
the outside of Joe.
No, we didn't talk about that.
Oh,
It's
he's very wide.
I've decided that in my head, it looks like a pug's forehead. Make a, yeah. Just I'll leave you with that image.
Oh, Zoman. someone else trying to go side by side through the chicane.
Someone's going to hit it. Oh, Mike's 2 laps down. He's not hit it yet.
These cars are easier through that chicane. I hope they'll be
Yeah,
okay.
but it is Mike. Oh,
It is
Norris
Mike.
and Beach is still leading.
I think we should end the race now. This is the highest the Kahunas have ever been in GT2. We've got 2nd and 5th. Stop it. Stop the count.
No, actually I'm down. Beach is winning. Go on, Beach.
Win that. Stop the count.
Milky Beach. He's flying. I told him, stick some softs on, fucking run. So, he's off. Jonesy spins soon, it won't be long. Royston, he's there. Look, there he is.
There.
Yep.
He's on the hard, so he's doing alright.
And Bo Jones. Oh, he is doing well on the hards.
Yeah.
He's gone early. I'm imagining the sweatier people will try and make this 3 stops this week. And then...
That means I'll be doing a 4 stop, so I can't be bothered. So
same.
A 4 stop.
Well, I can be bothered, however, I'm just not talented enough to save any sort of fuel. Right, J Mong is up to 6th on the hards.
Have you seen his... it's not the first time we've advanced that. Have you seen his helmet? Jane?
Yeah, I pointed out to you last week, Will. You just didn't pay attention, did
I wasn't here last week.
Week before, Brands Hatch.
Nah, fuck off, mate.
Nah.
You pointed out to Sean last week, didn't you? And I wasn't here and you only just realised.
Yeah.
That's what's happened.
Yeah. I'd like to apologise for that. Mike.
Trying to gaslight me.
I'm going to try and stay on board with Mike as much as I can through that speedy section there. Right, Odon, and he's losing some time to Rom and Glyn and Pagani as Rom dives down the inside of Glyn. Final corner. Now, this can be a bit of a tricky track. Let's stop being as silly as we were. And as Beach still leads, start lap 4. That first chicane's difficult because you can cut a little bit too much of that inside curb, and then when you come up to the top, as we saw from Nobby, if you run on the sort of outside slope of that curb, it will just spit you off. So you need to be extremely careful. So the middle sector's fine, especially in these cars. It's a little bit fast and flowing. You can lose your line a little bit, as we'll see with Royston, but just a gentle lift and a downshift here. Don't even have to downshift unless you don't want to, but normally better to do so. Yeah, you can lose a bit of time through there, but it's hard to get that horribly wrong. It tends to be the curbs that sort of drop on the opposite side, on the outside of them, which there's a lot of them on this track. If you kind of go on that outside slope, you are destined to spin.
There are a few of them. I mean, all the time, like in terms of gaining and losing time, is probably that first sector. That tricky little corners up there.
Yeah,
you can gain and lose all of it.
Which
Mike's
14th.
Be straight line.
So we've missed a Mike moment now. Is he going to panic? Oh dear.
Oh my god. Fruity up there.
No, he's been sensible.
Look at that.
That was, yeah. Owen is in the default livery there. What a piece of shit.
Thankfully, it's still kind of the Kahuna's colour, so it kind of still works.
Yeah, that is a good point, that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although Mikey, I think, is also in the... I mean, it's obviously a glitch, but we'll just say it's Mike's fault now.
Yeah, we'll blame it on Mike. Beach is still winning. Joe Burns is here. I reckon he might win tonight, you know. If it jinxes him, then sod it, I don't care. But
why not? I mean, in terms of times, the fastest I've seen really done on mediums is sort of 29s.
Yeah.
So anything in the sort of 30s is pretty good race pace on the mediums.
Very solid. But yeah, he's 1 second off the lead. He's been improving every week so far. He's got some nice. He's in a nice position at this stage of the race. I'm
Still doesn't need to use full throttle lever, so fair play.
Yep.
Very impressive stuff.
Royston doing pretty well. We've lost Jadon as well. He's dropped all the way down to 12th. Now he was like 6th a minute ago. He had a really good start. Rom up the inside of Zom, and Zom's immediately gone defensive and cut across the front of Glyn.
The doctors.
Hey.
In the latest episode of What's Happened to Glyn? Because it was oh my god! I'm sorry, Glyn. That was my fault. I'm very sorry. I should not have cursed him.
That was bad. We got that one live. Sorry, Glyn. When you watch that back. He told me he's a fan of extreme sports though, so he might be into that.
Yeah, I was about to say things always seem to happen to him, but that was him, to be fair.
Yeah.
that one was him.
Now Mike's gone further back, and he's pitted at the end of lap 5.
Yeah, it's just trying to get out the traffic, innit?
Yep, and he's gone on to the super fast, non-hard tyre. Right, Jonesy's now taken the lead, and Beach has lost position, but still going well. He's on worn softs now, so I imagine he'll go in this lap or next. Joe Burns is probably going to make a move very, very soon. Royston's on his way to them as well. Dusty Fossil, the young driver, the young prodigy.
Absolutely.
Was you here when we discovered the ironic thing about Joe Burns' livery as he goes around the outside of Beach? Got that live on camera there, Joe. You're welcome. Did you hear about the ironic thing with Joe running the Spotify livery?
Briefly, you might need to remind me.
So Joe Burns was having real issue trying to set up a Spotify account last week, so much so to the point that he tried to create a new email to do it, still couldn't do it, and then rage quit setting up a Spotify account, which is up there with one of the easier things that I've done with my life.
It's not hard, is it?
No, and he's ended up without a Spotify account, but he's got a Spotify car as a result. So,
Spanner.
Yeah, come see, come saw, as they say.
I think Andy's early pit stop means he's on a 4-stop, I would guess.
Yeah,
otherwise you have to extend the softs, I would imagine.
Nobby Norris is pitted. Zommer's pitted. There's no factual information happening in this race so far. We're just talking bollocks.
That was a little bit there with the 4-stop.
It's a little bit. Jones is doing some bouncing.
31.3 on the mediums. Not too shabby. We've seen Joe go a little bit quicker though. Oh, he's purple now though.
Oh.
He's motoring. This is the longest I've ever seen Jonesy not spin for. I'm extremely impressed so far.
Yeah. Well, Pagani on the hards. He's just made an announcement to me today that he's not going to be racing next season. 100% here we go confirmed. So, will this finally be the time when Pagani actually does have a break, or will he change his mind? We'll have to wait and see. But
it's been a long time coming. If it is the final, it is an actual break season for Pagani.
Yeah, he might reserve. He said he don't know yet. So it's easy to get burnt out. He's done every single season so far, 26 of them in a row, and I can't even remember him missing a race. Yeah, so it's a hell of a stint. You can question his commitment levels for that, but you know, if he's going to back out after only 26 seasons, but
yeah, like, come on, man. Size still going, isn't he?
Matt Mann's in the chat. Mr. P11's, yep, Matt Mann.
He is P11.
Mr. P11 survives lap 1. He is now actually P11. 55 laps around here with that chicane, brave souls, yes. Can confirm. However, it's Group 2 cars. It shouldn't be too bad, he says.
Yeah, the Group 3s are sketchy through there.
Yeah.
Group 2s aren't too bad.
Well,
so he's on the mediums. He's going to be looking in, putting in some low 30s, I would guess.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what time he does. 1:30, 30.8. So he's not far off the fastest lap of the race. Good pace, clean air. Happy days. Jonesy's pulled a bit of a gap.
Yeah, that's 30.6 helping him there.
Blue flag's coming with Pagani, you pussy. Unsafe said, I can't remember Pagani missing a race since I joined FTRL in 1978, which is true. And then we've been asked a question by FEMA. What is your take on England's new manager? I'm fairly pleased, to be honest.
I quite like it. He's an actual manager of experience, do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, one thing I will say, everyone's going on about having a foreign manager, but he's somebody that has managed in England, likes living in England, speaks the English language nearly perfectly. I don't really see there being much of a problem.
Nah, he also didn't get relegated with Middlesbrough, so it's a decent starting point, you know what I mean?
Yeah, so anybody that thinks he should just be English regardless is just a bit of a tit, really.
Yeah, we've not got a pool of incredible.
No, other than maybe me and Graham Potter. I mean, Owen's out of the question, isn't he? We know what his managerial style's like. Right. Sean just got here. Has James pitted or has he ballsed it up? I think he ballsed it up, mate.
Yeah, we're pretty sure it's ballsed.
Yeah, he did a big one. He did a 140 on lap 5, which is not the optimal lap time really. It might be good for saving fuel, but I can't see why he did that. Right, we've got a bunch of default liveries here, one of which is Mike. So he's rocking P11, he's fairly happy. Nobby Norris for the fastest lap, so he's definitely on softs. There we go. 29.7 from Nobby. Absolute
good on
godspeed. Yeah, it is.
That's not bad, that. Go on, Nobby.
Yeah. Yeah, everyone was already asking Thomas Tuchel if he's going to sing the English national anthem. And I was like, he was like, I've not decided yet. And I was like, to be fair, under no circumstances should he feel forced to sing the English national anthem just because he's managing England.
Imagine if it was roles reversed and you're chilling in Germany. It's like, are you not going to sing the German national anthem, mate? No, obviously not.
God, could you imagine Eddie Howe going, Ein Schwein, Schwein? Wunderbar, Frankfurter. Yeah.
Oh, Borison's in the pits.
Yeah. Jonesy might hit the pit wall, I reckon, maybe at some point.
That's my God, that was a... I don't know if that was lag or spin.
Yeah, I don't like looking at him, really. Even in person and on track.
It's
horrible. Nah, it's Jonesy, innit?
Burns still banging in some fairly consistent lap times.
Yep. Yep. Less said about him, the better, really. Dickhead. Yeah, all the Spotify cars are going well. That was your German national anthem, Faber, in case you'd never heard it before. I sung it perfectly.
I thought you would have known that, Faber, actually.
Yeah.
Right. Come on, man.
Oh, Pagani. It's very wide.
It's a bit mean as well.
Okay, Fever's now talking to me about Uber car journeys in German. I can't get trapped into this whole scenario again because I always end up sounding really racist. Right, where's Mike's ninth? Oh, I think people have pitted, haven't they? Oh yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's got past Odon.
Bread's in the chat. Sorry, dude.
Latest bread news: he rage quit the party earlier after failing to qualify for Cup Champs.
Oh no.
So.
And he told me as well the other day, but I'm fairly chill now. My days of rage quitting's kind of gone now. So, alright, cool. Gnarly dude, you know.
Sad dude.
Sad dude. Oh, I've got a snotty nose this week, Will.
Sounds nice. All the viewers can enjoy that.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. So, Johnny Boy's 13.
A big sniff.
Yeah.
How's Andy doing? Has he been putting in some laps? What's he been up to?
I don't know. He's still kind of at the back, Stu. I don't know why.
There's a 34 in there, which is actually his outlap. It might have just been his outlap.
Yeah, I mean he's going well, but I mean he's still like at the back, so he's pretty shit, really. Yeah.
I mean, we do get confused at these longer
races. Yeah, these are alright. Don't expect any sort of know-how from us here.
All I know is you can do about, 13, 14 laps on the fuel?
About 14 I'll take comfortably. Oh, hello Steve. Hello.
So the simple strategy is the 4-stop.
Jones is going to hit the wall now.
Ooh. Oh, no, he's alright. So I imagine that's what Jones is going for there.
What, the wall?
He doesn't need to try for that one, mate. He'll find it.
So far all we've had is...
there in 4th and 5th.
Yeah. Oblivion is in dive bomb range from there, I reckon. 1.5 seconds back. Oh, Pete. Oh. What a moment. Good evening, Pete. Pete the man. How are you, darling? Hope you're well. Hope the family is well. Here's Mike for you. It's all been fairly settled, really. Beach is still going alright. He's had a slightly slower lap on lap 10.
Oh.
It looks laggy. That's just Jonesy, I think.
Yeah, it's just Jonesy.
Yeah, no, there does look like a bit of lag. However, Mike is hosting, I believe, so God knows what he's done. I dread to think.
This is a good week for Mike, though, for hosting, because he only needs to create the lobby settings once.
Yeah.
So, it's really hard for even him to sort of mess this up.
Yeah. See, Jonesy just looks pathetic, look. What a knob. He always
quite a good job, mate.
He always quotes me afterwards, and he's like, "Was this necessary? Oh, that looked close." Joe, I just have full confidence that Joe just gets through it every lap without fail. Dusty Fossil less so.
Nope. Oh God, Mum there in the background is taking a nice chunk of wall.
Jonesy's router is in a Tupperware container. It doesn't, yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Right, Oblivion's closing up to these guys ahead of him. He will only have one more lap of fuel. That's an absolute fact.
Yeah, the other guys have saved a little bit
Yeah,
more.
maybe they're trying to go
Joe and Carl
a bit further. Yeah, Carl's weirdly good with fuel anyway. It's because he's a more senior gentleman. He knows the prices of fuel these days, and he absolutely refuses to pay it. I reckon Carl's the sort of guy that would save 37 miles of fuel in his car just to travel 35 miles at the cheapest petrol station, just to optimise money to fuel ratio, which I respect.
100% he's doing that.
Yeah, 1,000,000%.
100%.
Yeah. There's James. Look, he bought a new wheel today. James. He phoned me just before the race started and told me it's absolutely terrible. So he's using his old one. So it's gone well for James, that one.
Did he buy a really good one? Did he?
No, he didn't. He bought quite a bad one, I think. I think he bought
a really cheap bad wheel and then was surprised it was bad.
Yeah. He's like, Aaron, I bought a new wheel. I was like, all right. He goes, oh, it's terrible. So I've just gone and used my old one. I was like, fair enough. So, that's story of the day for James. So I've got a feeling he might hit the wall. No. I keep getting this weird, like, Mystic Meg sense. Oh no, not Glenn again. No, Aaron. Yeah, cool. Now, I'm telling you for an absolute fact. Oh, Aaron!
Oh, my God.
I will hit that wall at least twice tomorrow.
Oh yeah,
I'm
so. I don't mind hitting the outside wall, but just that costs you a second or two. I don't want to hit the inside one, because you saw what happened to Glyn when he hit the inside one. It's not good. It's not good.
Has Zom just done 13 laps on this set of softs?
He has.
That seems rude.
It seems unnecessary.
It does seem unnecessary, yeah, right. And he's still going really slow.
Yeah, he's banging at 33 there.
Where's Beach going?
Into the pits again.
Oh, he's off. That's it.
I think he's on quite a unique strategy.
Zom pitted.
So
Oh yeah, look. Like I say, that seems rather. Phoebe, you should do this because me and Will ain't got a clue. Right, Pagani's come out of the pits. Mike's going to drop back and swap Pagani in a minute, so he's in 11th. Jonesy's come out in P9. Oh, Andy's up to 7th now. He's got quite a big jump on Jonesy. But different strategies, so it's an irrelevant point.
All we can really look at is the kind of laps they're doing on the tyres to sort of get an idea of pace.
Yeah.
So we could do that.
We could do. It's just not as fun as it. Let's just get to like lap. Let's just talk bollocks and get to lap 51 and go oh, and then we'll figure it out then. At this point,
into the pits.
Should we watch it? Nah, can't bother.
Yeah, why not?
No. Let's watch. Yeah, exactly. What? We can't influence nothing when he's in the pits. Oh, here we go. Side by side. Rom down the inside of Dusty Fossil, who's gone later on the brakes. And Rom, like a cultured bottle of Sauvignon Blanc, has got past Dusty Fossil. I don't know why Sauvignon Blanc bottles would go past Dusty Fossil.
Cultured drink, innit?
Cultured, yeah. Yeah, that's fair enough. I think I've made a good point there.
Are they doing a free stop then if they're doing some fuel saving? Is that the idea of...
Listen, your guess is as good as mine. I'm going to naturally assume so.
So I've not even tried the free stop, so I know I can't be bothered to do it. So, is this what's occurring, a little free stop? You never know.
Yeah. But possibly. I mean, they have to do, what, 15, 30, 45. That means they have to do 10 laps and some softs.
That's fine. I mean, I imagine if Zom's done 13 on the softs, he must be free stopping. Otherwise, why would you do 13 on the softs? So, that answers that one. We know that Andy's
Andy's four stopping, yeah.
Because he pitted real early.
I know Andy's strategy as well.
14 laps.
I know
Yeah,
it.
that helps.
It does, yeah.
That helps.
It does help.
Jonesy pitted exactly when you'd expect for a 4-stop as well. So I think we're going to have a little 4-stop versus 3-stop showdown.
Royston's a nice man, isn't he?
He's
I like Royston. Yeah, he's a nice bloke, Royston.
Born in 1959.
Oh.
I don't know if he was. It's just funny.
No, he'd probably get upset by that comment. That would make him...
Shouldn't have called himself 59 then, should he?
Yeah.
Fair enough, isn't it?
Peak Man enjoyed a cultured bottle of Sauvignon Blanc. Yeah, see? What would Andy be if he was a spirit?
A fireball.
A fireball, yeah.
Yeah, just round it.
Or apple sours. I reckon.
Nah,
yeah,
that's
just
the
a...
least dandy drink possible is apple sours. No chance.
Yeah, maybe.
Apple sours is sort of like, for fun times, and he's not having that.
Yeah, that's a good point. And he's in a
Fireball
good place
burns
right
on
now.
the way
Phoebe said,
down.
what, mentally? I'm hoping so. And he's become very zen in the last 5 minutes.
He's in a great
He's
place.
become very zen. He's like the little what's the little rabbit thing or whatever it is on Kung Fu Panda?
Shifu.
That's the one.
Yeah, Shifu.
Yeah. And he's is it a rabbit? What is it? Chinchilla? No. Can somebody confirm the animal of the old master? I don't know. Komodo dragon. I don't know. Whatever it is. The what Will said. Tell me what animal that is, please.
Shifu.
Shifu.
Yeah.
It's a furry fuck. Phoebe said. Should we call Andy the furry fuck? Is that going to be his name for the rest of the stream?
He has got a lot of hair, to be fair.
He does have a lot of hair.
Yeah.
And he's a bit of a fuck as well. Oh, he was close to the wall then, Will.
Yeah, he did.
I spotted that with my face, yeah.
Your face.
Yeah,
It's
my
only
whole
more
face.
generic than the eyes.
Ross said it's a red panda. I don't think it's a red panda because I like red pandas.
Yeah, but there also wouldn't be 2 pandas, would there? That wouldn't make any sense.
You never know though, it
Panda.
could be.
Nah, surely.
Nah,
Otherwise,
look,
like,
Blue
Shifu
Flag
could
coming
be
out
the
as a
Kung
red
Fu
panda. See, I'm upset because I love red
It's a red
pandas.
panda.
No, I'm not having that. It might be.
I don't think that's true, actually.
I don't know. It's just going to have
But
to...
that means that he just... Nah.
No, because they're my favourite animals and Andy's not my favourite animal.
No.
So it's,
That's true.
Joe
But you can't
Si's in
call
the
the
chat,
film-
definitely
you
a
can't-
panda. Shut up, Bridge, you don't even know what day it is.
You can't call it Kung Fu Panda and there be 2 pandas that know Kung Fu. It doesn't make
It
any
should be
sense.
Kung Fu
Anyway.
Pandas. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Multiple.
Multiple pandas all at once. That's what it should be called. Right, Mike's in third, and he's
Yeah.
on the charge, which means... Incoming accident.
Yeah, he's put in a few good laps together, so presumably
No, he hasn't.
something's going to go wrong. He's done a 29.8, that's pretty
No.
good. He's also done a 1:32. That was the outlap. 1:30. Hey, they're 3 good laps, there, Aaron.
Nah.
30.3, 29.8.
Oh, he's going to hit right.
Good.
Oh!
No.
Oh. Here we go. Let's stand board with Mike, because there's every chance he's watching as well, and he might crumble under the pressure.
I could see you urging him on there.
Dum 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 dum. Oh, he's lifted. What an absolute fanny.
He sensed your presence. Huh?
Yeah. Joe Burns has lost about half a second to Jonesy from last time we checked in, so Joe Burns is doing very bad. Not a lot of massive accidents, which is upsetting.
I mean, I think Beach has had one.
What, the
I think he's had
219
some-
or 136?
He's just quite far behind. I think something must have gone wrong.
Nah, I'm going to have faith in the strategy.
It's 54
And he's winning.
seconds off. I think Royston's doing alright as well, you know.
Nah.
'cause he was with Andy on the... Was he? No, he was with Jonesy, wasn't he? Oh,
We
he's
all
ahead
know
of
that
Jonesy.
P2 is the worst place on the grid. If you're second, you're doing very bad.
I'd love to see something.
Second's that place that just gives you a full sense of security. You think to yourself, yeah, I'm going to do well here, and the wind's just up ahead of me. And then you push really hard to go and get said wind, then you end up sixth. And that happens to me all the time. Oh!
Ron and Mike, here we go.
Yeah!
Straight
Down the
up.
inside. Oh, Rom late on the brakes. Oof, I thought he was going to
Jesus,
twat
what is-
Royston then.
To clean him out.
What I'd like Rom to do now is put his window washers on so it squirts all over Mike's face. And
Little
then,
brake check through the chicane.
yep. Or is it the outside wall? Oh, Oh, Royston's hit the wall.
Yeah. Just gonna let Mike
Blocking
through
Royston.
this.
Oh god, that was an extremely late move from them. There's an
Nothing you need to
unnecessarily late
slipstream
move
either.
there from Mike. Royston's going to get him on the cutback. Oh.
That's okay.
No, I'm not
Jonesy's
convinced.
still on the track. It's good.
Yeah, Oblivion is in P10, just behind Odon, who are their teammates, I believe.
They are.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Aaron with some knowledge. Jadon's in 11th. He's not doing the best. Then again, he might have. No, he hasn't. Yes, he has just pitted. Mike is in next lap. Let's go and watch. Whoa! Contact. Mike on his chin scraper cam. We also found this week as well that Mike looks a lot like Marlon Dingle from Emmerdale. If the Germans, if you type in Marlon Dingle, that looks exactly like Mike. He's the chef on Emmerdale. Oh, he switched to the inside as Mike. Royston's going to squeeze him. Oh.
Yeah, fair. Through he goes.
No, I'm not happy about that.
He lifts every single time.
Yeah, he's a bit of a wimp, isn't he?
Someone's having the party to grow some. Come on.
Yeah, someone shout at him. I can't believe it's a red panda. I'm upset about that. Because they're my favourite animal.
Me.
Yeah.
It's really bothered me.
There's me saying there's that rabbit thing. It definitely isn't a rabbit. Well, Glyn's beating Pagani, so it's just showing absolute skill difference between the two. Pagani is, in fact, a mid-pack GT2 driver now.
You can see why he's taking a break.
Yeah. Well, I'm absolutely demolishing him in the championship this season in GT1. So he's that's probably why he's I've got a problem with my arm, issues and stuff. So that's the only reason you're beating me.
His arm?
Yeah, it's just an excuse.
I didn't know he had a wheel.
No, he doesn't. He just has an arm issue or something. It's sort of stuff he'd come out with, isn't it? Right, let's order Odon, Oblivion, Jadon. Let's go from most to least likely to cause a fire.
Fire?
Yeah. Who would cause a fire? Who's most likely to cause a fire out of these?
I'd say James.
James?
I think
I'd
James
go with that. I'd say Oblivion second, to be honest. He appears his driving style frightens me, and I feel like I would be frightened around fire with him. Oh God! Oh my word, that nearly was very bad.
It's okay. He didn't do it. It's fine.
Oh, Death Chicane, Zom, Nobby. Oh, I'm going to catch someone at one point. Why is he there? I was just pitted. Yeah. Yeah, but Glyn's on my team. This could be gold.
Oh, that's true.
Boring. Come on, Beach, don't. Oh no. Yeah, nice. Didn't lift. Full send. And he's gone. Is he pitted?
Yeah, he did. He did.
Ah, the international businessman is back.
What?
Oh yeah, he wasn't here last week, was he? International businessman was a supporter of Jonesy, and you missed an absolutely classic moment where he said, I can feel Jonesy's going to win this one, and I said, I can tell you for a fact he's not, because as I skipped to him as I was saying that, Jonesy was facing the wrong way in the wall. It was quite a moment, honestly. We clipped it and everything. To be fair, he's in a good position. International businessman. Well, what should we call him? Clive.
IBM.
Nah. Clive? Or Erin?
Yeah, you like a proper businessman name, don't you?
Yeah.
Like
this time it would be different. Clive. What about Babushka? No. Let's not go down that path. Oh, hold on. Aggressively turned towards the pit lane there. Martin, that's a good one. That's a good shout from Ross, isn't it?
Martin, yeah.
Everyone's saying let's call him Jeff Martin. Had an uncle called Clive. He said Jamie McElreeve. I see. I don't like this guy because I can't say his name properly. Owen needs a wee.
What?
This is all going on here. So we've got someone I can't understand in here. Can't say the other person's name, and now Owen needs a wee. So it's a good stream, this one.
I can see why you'd need a wee. I mean,
what are you familiar with, like his bowel movements?
Well, it's just
and stuff?
the time for our race changes every single week. So there's no way you could have prepared for this, is there?
Yeah.
There's no way you could have had a wee before because you don't know if you're going to start at like 9, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah.
So fair play to him.
Justice for Owen?
For what?
Oh, is that not a thing? Because the wee needs a wee, doesn't he? So I feel like we're stopping him.
I don't know if we're stopping him. We're just watching the race.
Nah, I think we are. I think it's our fault, Will.
This league, I guess it is your fault.
Or Royston's going to crash if he goes that way. Right. Into the pits. Joe Burns losing time still. It's underwhelming performance from Joe at this stage. Pagani's on a 130.7 on the hards, which appears fast.
Yeah, that's
130.1 from James. Dusty Fossil's in. Sorry, no, he's not. There he is. Oblivion's in.
He's cooked those socks.
Yeah. Where's Mike? Oh, this is it. This is the moment.
He's not.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's calm.
Oh.
He's probably done about 4 million laps of driving Trail City Signs since that's what.
Yeah, he has, but
Where's it got?
you're also forgetting that it is Mike. Now, we're not even halfway through yet, and I've got a Victoria sponge in the fridge. I really want it.
Priorities.
Yeah. You wouldn't get this sort of insight from Crofty, would you?
You kind of would, actually.
Nah.
That's why
I feel like the F1 fans would like to know about my need for my Victoria sponge cake. So we're on board with Zom. Yeah.
You were just talking about your leg the other day.
What's a Victoria sponge? Don't worry about it, Brad.
It's just a real, like, happy sponge.
Yeah.
It's won something real good. That's all it is.
Did you say it's won something?
Yeah. That's all it is.
I was about to try and do like a follow-up comment for that, and I just couldn't. I just imagined this sponge at like a fun fair.
It's a Victoria.
Just walking around with some fuck off teddy. Oh, we got a gaggle about to go through. Oh, this is the one. Nah.
It looks very controlled, Aaron. I'm sure.
It doesn't. I'm telling you, we've known him long enough.
I think Rob's done about 1 million laps on these songs.
I have a Goy Carp update for you. He's just packed Michael Essien on EAFC 25.
Of course he has.
From a icon pack, I'm going to assume. So, I mean, to be fair, Goy's playing that game very casually. He's not got any sort of over-the-top obsession, like alarming obsession of that game. So which is perfectly fine.
Spending a reasonable amount of time.
Reasonable? Is that reason? Yeah.
Yeah, reasonable. I was saying this earlier in the party. The best player I have packed in FC25 so far is my nan.
My nan. Oh, the goalkeeper.
Yeah.
Oof.
That's the best player I've packed.
Yeah.
It's not been a good game so far for me.
No. Mine's the opposite really, but I won't brag. Right, Rob's going to pit this lap. If he doesn't, he's going to run out of fuel. Logic. Jonesy is bouncing less, which is all I can really. Can't really say much more positive about Jonesy really. He's not very good at Football Manager either. I can tell you that much for free. A bit of insight for you. Joe Burns has brought the gap down from what it was to what it is now.
This is some top tier commentary.
Thank you. Pagani. Yep. J-Don in 5th. Still, I'm intrigued to know what happened to him earlier. I wonder if I ring him. I'm very good at FM fever. You worry about yourself, not
that's
me.
That's a game that you've got an unhealthy obsession with.
Yeah.
That's completely true.
Shut up, Brid. You get too angry playing that. It's the most calm game ever. And you get well annoyed.
It winds me up, to be fair, as a football manager.
I'm going to take a punt and I'm going to ring James.
But just at the depth you go.
Yeah, well, no, it won't be. It'll be just past it now, won't it? So if I ring James, he might answer as he's driving for a quick question. We'll see. We'll go live. This is some great insight. This. He might answer down the straight. Not sure. Not feeling that's going to happen.
Hi, this is James. Please leave a message.
Oh, that was it. I thought there might be like an extra bit to it. It didn't sound like he was finished with what he was saying there.
That was a weirdly normal.
Hi, this is James. Just leave me a message. And that's it. Then a bit of a...
He phrased it as a question, didn't he?
A bit of a pregnant pause there. Yeah. Right. Let's go through the order. So Jones is currently winning, however, losing time to Joe Burns. Jonesy, stop putting James off. So Sean, stop shouting at me.
I think they're on the same strategy, aren't they, Jonesy and Burns?
No, you missed a comment earlier on, Sean. We talked about Mike's penis, and we said that we have a feeling that it looks like the head of a pug, the forehead of a pug, was what Will said he thought it looked like.
No, that wasn't me.
It was, yeah. Right, Joe Burns is clawing away at Jonesy here.
I think they're on the same sort of strategy. So I think those two are genuinely having a bit of a race.
Disagree.
I think.
Nah. I disagree. Look at the fuel difference.
That's just because it's been saving something.
No, it's not. That's not. It's a completely different race that they're racing here. Joe Burns is so far ahead.
Burns is actually racing around Garden, if not say so.
Yeah. Pagani's in. J-Don. I can't actually put him on the stream because otherwise Sean shouts at me. Dusty Fossil, he's going quite well. Your tip for the race win? I still think Joe Burns is going to win this. Nobby Norris in P6. He's going pretty well, other than his earlier spin. He seems to be in quite a good place. Zom and Oblivion have been kind of glued together, and Rom, let's see where he is in respect of Pagani. I think he's
pretty sure he's on a free stop.
Yeah, well, Rom's just pitted, and he's got quite a big jump on Pagani. So yeah, there is a difference to what they're doing. Mikey is in. Oh, I was in P11. He's going to be fuming that Pagani's in the pits.
It's alright. It's got Andy fairly close behind. He can get back to P11 soon. Yeah, well,
to be fair, Mike's actually not in a bad place, I don't think. Net-wise, it's difficult to say. We're about halfway through now. I'm getting closer to that Victoria Sponge.
Are you physically moving closer towards it as well?
Yeah, I'd have to shout a bit louder.
You're halfway out the living room, so.
Yeah. Well, we bought a new cap tower today, and I'm sort of fascinated by it. So a lot of the race I've not been looking at. I've just been looking at the cap tower. It's massive. It's like well over 6 foot tall. It's considerably taller than me as well, and I'm not that small. Unnecessary purchase, but I love it.
So you got room for more caps now, though.
Yeah, see, I said that earlier on, and the missus was like, "Nah." So I might just buy her one for Christmas. Yeah.
Maybe
good idea. Oh, spin! Rom!
Oh, it's Rom.
Oh, Royston's twatted him. Rom and Oblivion.
Oblivion's come together.
What, at the same time?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Mike's gone for a dive bomb. He's now going to run wide.
Probably the most predictable crash between two drivers has occurred.
I don't know. Oblivion and Zom would have been more likely, I think.
Yeah, maybe throw a goose in there for good luck.
Yeah. I feel half grateful that Goose ain't here tonight. Not because I don't like Goose, because I do like him. I like him a lot. But he causes me a lot of indirect stress. Beautiful move by Jonesy. Yeah, beautiful move by Jonesy to avoid a pile up. Yeah, but he's still bad at Football Manager, Clive. Did we decide on Clive, Martin, or Erin?
Martin, yeah.
Martin. Okay, sorry, Martin. It'd be funny if his name was actually Martin, wouldn't
it? It might be. Well, I mean, it is now.
It is a male name, so there's every chance.
Yeah, there's a good chance. Burns is in the bits.
Yeah, I still think Joe Burns is going to win this. Just go on board with Mike because it might happen this lap.
You've really tried.
What can you expect from a... What's it say? A Stoke fan, yeah. Shocking. Oh. It's just too boring through there, isn't it? And that's the influence... I'll tell you what that is. That's the influence of T. Smith, that. That bald bastard's gone... Oh. Oh, is this a... Oh! Oh, that was nearly the switchback from week 1. That was nearly it.
He nearly did it. Unfortunately, you just sort of hit him instead.
No, Royce just broke on the braking zone, which is clever. Don't let Mike get that move done. Or someone else came up pits here. That's Jadon. Impending issues? I hope so. Go on, James, hit him. No. Oh, Mike with some overspeed. It's controlled. I don't see what's happened. What's happened to him? Oh, Andy. Oh.
Andy's gone through as well. There he is.
Elon. Maybe it's Elon. See if he'll fund an FTRL jolly up. God, that would be good, wouldn't it? Right, musky boy. Yeah. Well, how many other Elons do you know?
I don't know any person.
Other than elongated penis. I'm so sorry. That was just...
That's your worst one yet.
I didn't need to do that, did I?
That's your worst one yet.
Yeah. I've got a snotty nose. I feel sad about it.
It's fine, you've got a Victoria sponge.
I do, yeah. Get in there. Another lap. Got about, I don't know, 35 more minutes of this shit. And then we'll be fine. Oh, there's lots of cars all at once. Going through the fast F chicane bit.
I thought you were just going to stop the sentence there. There's lots of cars all at once.
All at once, all of them at the same time. Right, Joe Burns has got past Jonesy. Jonesy, what?
Yeah, Joe's also got a fuel advantage, isn't he?
Oh, right,
Unless
yeah.
he's pitted. I think he's gone for the soft stint now, so we'll see how it all shakes out.
Joe?
Oh, he's on the hards.
Racing Hoffs.
Okay.
Hoffs.
So he's going for a minimum stint on the hards. Real little small one.
Yeah. Can you stop? No. No. Don't do it. No.
I knew what you were going to say.
Yeah. Oh, Andy, don't go out there.
Yeah. Please don't. That's not the place to do a manoeuvre either.
Oh, it's getting a bit spicy.
Yeah, got the soft-tired James behind, who's very keen to make those work and get past them. Since a lot of this track is full throttle, there's not a massive soft advantage, I don't think. Or at least I couldn't find.
Oh, Andy.
Oh my god, he's going to have a nice little
no! Here. Oh, that was quite unpleasant to watch. Oh, a little bit of... How on earth has he held that? How on earth has he held that?
Not sure why there was any contact in a straight line again. It seems to be a bit of a GT2.
Oh, James. Oh.
No, he's alright.
If this is a Group 3 car, who's heading in that wall then?
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, Mike's had a slow run. Oh my Jesus, titty mang. Oh.
That was entertaining, wasn't it?
No, not for me. Oh God.
What you really now it's a bit of Subaru power.
Oh, oh my God, what a move.
He goes.
Oh, that was delish. Oh.
No, Mike. Okay, there we go.
Is that a German word?
Huh?
Delish. Is that like no? Is that like the German word for delicious?
Do you want to ask Lee? I know we've got some German.
Oh yeah, Lee's a
native
German
tongues,
expert.
but
Yeah.
Can we ask Lee instead of the Germans, please?
Yeah, rather than the actual German speaker, can we ask Lee, who speaks? What?
Oh.
Hang on. What? No.
What was that?
No.
There was a car over there.
Oh.
Oh, it's Beach just getting out of the way. It's fine. It's okay.
Fair play.
I thought that was Andy then from this online.
I think Joe Burns is going to win this race, Will.
You said that a few times now.
Yeah. Just imagine if he hit the wall then. God, that would
I
have
think
been
him and Jonesy are still reasonably close together, like in terms of the overall net times. I think Rob was on for a good one before he had a nice little coming together with Oblivion. I don't know where Pagani is, I've lost track of him.
It's just hard because I like Jonesy considerably less.
And you don't really like Joe either, so it's like, this is hard for you, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't know who I like out of this grid, really.
You like Beach?
I like Zom as well, he cooks a good breakfast.
He does actually, doesn't
Yeah. Although he's not in an optimal position here. Now.
Oh yeah, Glyn? You like Glyn?
Oh yeah, Glyn.
Yeah, you do like Glyn. But yeah, I've kind of lost track of some people. I think Andy's in and around the fight as well. He's got a slightly alternative strategy to the other two, but he seems to be decent pace-wise.
Yeah, he's caught in a bit of a scrap though with James.
Yeah, you kind of just need to let him go and follow him. Soft tyres compared to mediums.
Now, I'm not going to read these comments from the German people because I don't trust what they're saying to me. I don't trust that I can read this out, one, correctly, and two, whether it's going to be extremely offensive. And I don't want to upset our Lord and Saviour, Thomas Tuchel.
Oh, man. Yeah, I've lost complete track of where Pagani is. I don't understand.
Well, he's there, look.
Oh yeah, fair point. Yeah,
It's just a massive gaggle of cars. To be fair, I feel like the streams are pointless. Let's just stream it from lap 45 and then we'll have like a 10 lap shootout because then we'll know where everybody is at this point.
That's true actually. Oh, you know what? Royston's been around the sort of front end for most of this race as well. Maybe he's there as well.
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry. Mr. Blue Flag's just raised a very good point. So we have a confirmed next FTRL Gone International trip.
Do we?
Next, yeah. We decided it today, well, loosely. We're going to be doing. So we know we did Spa this year for the. Was it a 9 hour at Spa? Wasn't it? I think it was. But we're going to do the 24-hour Spa race next year. It's a 4-day trip to Spa. Tickets are incredibly cheap for what they are, and it's for WEC. Yeah. So it's 24 hour at Spa. It's like 50 quid for a 4-day ticket, plus some camping. Oh, someone spun. Dusty. Was that a collision?
Don't think so.
He definitely spun because I saw the arrow going. Ah! So. But yeah, 24 hour is June next year, right at the end of June next year. So if interested, let us know because we're all going to book it.
I have to find my passport.
Yep, it's got to be done. It's cheap as chips, and we had the best time ever doing that last year. We did wet this year. 24 hours just the GT3 cars. So yeah, we had the best time ever. So. If anyone fancies it, let us know in the Discord or just text me or whatever and I'll let you know all the deets. But it's definitely happening. So, exciting times.
Along with Crofticals as well.
Yep, Croft as well, touring cars. Start of August. Right, lap 34 of 55, we're getting closer.
To the victorious one.
Right, Jadon has motored on up the road, so he's dropped Andy now, but obviously he was on the soft tyre. I think Royston's still in a pretty good spot, isn't he?
Yeah, I think we've got like Royston, Andy Jonesy and Burns, and then potentially... I don't know what strategy James is on, so I don't really know where he is.
Yeah.
Rom's on a free stop, so we've got that to bear in mind as well.
So as much as he's leading the race, I do think Joe is the net race leader as well at the minute.
Maybe.
I'm fairly sure about that.
Maybe. He's 10 seconds clear. He's on a very similar strategy to.
Yeah.
And the only difference is he did underfuel in his last stint compared to Jonesy, since he's doing the smaller hard stint. So it might close up a little bit.
Oh yeah, it definitely will close up. It'll probably be quite close, but I do reckon he's probably net leader. Jonesy, to be fair to him, is going well at the minute.
He is. He's still got the hards to use.
Yeah.
Burns have got rid of his. The medium is, I think, the preferred race tyre around here. It's a good tyre. Lasts the full stint, doesn't really drop off much. Nice and quick.
Yeah, Andy's going to go around once more. Then I believe he's going to do another soft stint. So Jadon's still got a few more laps on those soft tyres, so he should close up and pass Jonesy fairly soon. Providing those tyres hold on, yeah.
Yeah, they look a little bit second hand. The softs. Doesn't take much for them to equal the medium pace around here.
Nope. Dusty Foswell has Beach very close to him, but that's not going to be a threat because he is a lap down at this stage. Yeah, Mikey P12, I thought, to be fair, he's pitted 3 laps ago, but I thought he'd be quite a bit further up the grid as it stands. He seems to not be with that leading pack at all at the moment, does he?
No, with his, with his preference for this track as well, he probably expected to be higher up.
Yeah. I'm not really sure where it's gone wrong, because he seems to have got round fairly smooth. Looking at his lap times there's no obvious massive problems. He had a 1:33, which is obviously his out lap.
Yeah, so the ones we can see there isn't. Maybe there were a few before that were a bit on the slow side.
Yeah, but
Mr. Burns.
Oh, he's in. Let's go and see. Royston's in as well. Let's see where they end up. So Andy's in with no fuel at all. So hopefully he didn't lose too much time at the end of that lap.
So Andy's done his hard stint.
Yep.
Burns has done his hard stint. Royston, I think, did his hard stint for the first stint, so he's done it as well. So these guys can kind of do what they want to do now. They need to run those.
I'm fairly sure Andy's going to change onto the softs here. And then end up on some mediums. Robin Norris still seems to be going pretty well.
Yeah, I think so. I want to watch his ROM. See, he's on that free stop.
Yeah, let's go and see. It's about a third of a tank, give or take. He's on his hards.
Should get him to like 40, 41. Then he can do his final stint, so he should be good for the free stop. I mean, if you are limited to the hard tyre, it does make sense to go as long as possible.
Yeah. Zapagani's doing the same thing, he's just not got as much in it as Rom has at the minute. Because Rom is...
So maybe he got involved in some form of incident somewhere.
Yeah. Right, Jadon is in. So let's see where Andy, etc. will come out.
He's fully fueled onto the medium tyres. So
yep.
A full
so he's going to end on the softs. Okay, fair enough. He's changed his strategy slightly.
Yeah, looks like he's going to go for a 13, 14 lap medium stint and 5 or 6 laps on the softs.
Yep.
And that'll be his race. What happened? Where did Royston? What's he up to? I think he's down a little bit next to. There you go. So he's actually ahead of Andy on track then, because I think they're on the same strategy to the end now. Full stint, medium, followed by a soft stint. So that is Royston in a good little spot.
It is. He's got about 7 seconds to Andy.
Yeah. The interesting one's going to see where Jonesy pops out and where Joe pops out. I mean, where is Joe? Is he pitted?
Yeah, so Jadon has come out on a full tank of fuel. Has Andy had a moment? No.
No, not really. It's just not quite there compared to the other guys. So James is looking pretty good. He's got a full stint followed by a soft stint. Got Joe in 6th. Has he got a full stint followed by a soft stint?
Yeah.
Yep, so he is our net rest of the race leader so far, unless Jonesy pops out ahead of him, so we'll see. And then it just depends where Rom ends up on his free stop. At least it's kind of becoming slightly clearer now where everyone is.
Yeah.
Kind of getting a bit of a rough idea. What's Glyn up to in 7th?
Oh, Andy ran out of fuel at the last corner of his previous stop.
Ah.
So he's lost a lot of time there. Now I'm going to trust you to lead some comms. Just while I quickly grab a drink. It's only a can, so I'll be 30 seconds.
Obviously I can't move anything on the straight.
Nah, just watch Mike.
Just watch Mike.
Just in case.
Yeah, but it's a good strategy just to watch Mike, isn't it? You never know what's going to happen. But as Aaron said earlier, I mean, Mike's, this is his favourite track. He was probably expecting to be a little bit higher up the order than 10. But maybe he can still make a few places, pit stops, such like that. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see where Jonesy pops out. Because he was about 10 seconds behind Joe in the last pit stop. So maybe he'll head up somewhere near the sort of James, maybe slightly behind. Good move from Mike. Love that. What's been happening in the old YouTube chat? Let's have a look. I haven't seen this in a while. That's just been Simon talking about how he ran out of fuel. Yeah, fair play. Yeah, I do think Rom's in a good spot on that free stop though. He's going to pick one more time. Straight onto the end of those set hards. Other one straight around the outside maybe. Mike covers him up.
Expert.
There's a little battle going on here, mate.
Is there?
Mikey and Owen. Yeah. Mikey did him. And Owen's been trying to get back at him for the entirety of this lap.
It's incredibly controlled, isn't he?
He is. What drink have you picked up?
Coke Zero.
Yeah, it's a good shout. It's
Yeah.
a good shout. Yeah, it's a good shout.
I'll tell you
He's
what,
been putting in some nice laps, hasn't he? 29s.
he's in a good spot here. Because if he goes to lap 41,
It's the fuel that'll do him and makes the Fiesta fully refuel. But yes, I think Jonesy should pop out around James, maybe slightly behind James. I think he was about 9 seconds off Burns. It depends how he's done for the last few laps or so, but I think he's going to pop out somewhere around there.
well, we'll see. We'll keep an eye on this. We'll go on board with Joe. And see, because we are going to see Jonesy heading to the pits in just a sec. There we go. In the car with what we think is the net race leader.
We do, we think. Or Rom.
Or Ron, yeah.
30.3 on the mediums. Decent. Maybe want to be hitting that every single lap now. Right, Jonesy's refueling. See where he pops out. He's somewhere about a few seconds off James. Is where I think he is. Depends if he, although he won't need to fully fuel. I mean, he can do. Doesn't need to. Yeah, he's got his hard stint still to do as well. And look, he's not fully fueled, so he's further up than we thought.
Yeah, he's 5. He's about 6 seconds behind, give or take a bit.
With a full fuel stint, he would have been just behind him.
Well, they've basically got identical fuel now, and Jones is on the hards now as well, and Joe's on the mediums. So it's Rom's the one, isn't he? Because Rom's going to be in this time, so this will tell us everything. So Joe's 28 and a half behind. Joe does have one more stop to do.
This is Rom's last stop.
Yeah. Well, we think
Jonesy could have been a bit clever with that, because he could do 15 laps. So he could have, that last pit stop there, he could have banged on the set of hards for the rest of the race.
Yeah. Well, again, we're going to stay with Joe. Oh, Nobby, no! Oh, is it Glyn? Oh. Poor Glyn!
Oh. It's happened again, Aaron. Something's happened to him.
Why couldn't it have been Jonesy?
God, it nearly was. Yeah, it's happened again. Right, where is Rom going to come out? Because this is genuinely
so unlucky.
This is genuinely intriguing here. Where is Rom going to come out? What's that? Fuel's hurting him. He's going to need a full tank here as well.
Jesus, yeah, look.
He doesn't need to stop again though, so it's not for certain. Got Mikey, I'm pretty sure needs to stop.
Dusty Fossil only 2 seconds behind as well on the medium tyre, so he's on a softer tyre than Rom. So I do think. So Rom's 21 seconds behind Joe.
Yeah, it's a tough ask.
Yeah,
it's a tough ask.
Oh,
oh my God! I thought Beach was about to clean out Joe then. That would have been terrifying. Feels like James is quickly becoming the threat to Joe here. He's been putting in some very quick laps after his misfortunes. First few laps.
now sadly for Nobby, his couple of incidents he's had across this race, I think after his last pit stop, is going to put him right down towards the back of the grid.
Yeah, we've seen the damage
that one will not help.
He's
Aaron's commentary timing moment of the week. There we go. Sorry, Nobby.
Not ideal.
You are this week. Yeah. Sorry, you're this week. You're this week's victim. That was really hard to say. This week's victim. Right.
This week's victim.
This week's victim. Yeah. Was ist das? I'm going to stop doing that.
It's getting worse. Isn't it?
Yeah. Sorry, German people. Right. Okay. So Johnny Boy, unfortunately for him, I think he might well be settled for a P15 in this one.
It's not gone too well for the guy, is it?
No, not too well. But a lot of guys making their last stops now. Poor old Glyn got collected. He was going really well as well.
Yeah, he seems to be on the receiving end of quite a few accidents.
Yeah, P2 in the championship is going to really damage.
I mean, Andy's in 9th, so he's not going to lose too much ground to him. Although I think Carl is to pit.
Nobby needs to pit.
So he's going to get a couple.
Does Carl need to pit?
Oh no, Carl doesn't need to pit. He's good.
Ron doesn't need to pit. Nobby does. Royston will.
And then
Mike does. And Jonesy does.
Yeah, he'll need to pit.
As does James. Yeah.
Basically everyone except Rom. Well, Rom maybe. He's going to have to do a lot of fuel saving. And
he's going to be on the softs as well last stint, so he's not in an awful spot as it stands.
He's 24 seconds off Joe.
Yeah.
That's challenging.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean for the win, I just meant for Oh, that's not going to help. Oh no.
Can you stop cursing people, Aaron?
Oh no.
It's getting a bit embarrassing now, mate. Can you stop?
That one wasn't on purpose because it's my teammate, that one.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he's maximised the losing the minimal amount of time. There you go.
You said that in a confusing way.
I did.
What you meant to say was he's minimised the time loss, but you can't.
No, he's maximised the minimum amount of time that he lost there, yeah. Because what he's done is he's lost a minimum amount of time, but he's maximised the fact that he's lost a minimal amount of time, so...
Yeah, you're right, that makes much more sense.
Thank you.
How's the gap at the front? Has James been closing in on Mr. Burns, or...?
A little bit.
Yeah, a little. About half a second over the last few laps, not massive.
Joe's tyre is slightly more worn. James with a slight fuel advantage. Mikey's in for his final stop.
Yeah, he just came in a lap later, did
Jonesy's got more supporters
James.
in the chat. I don't know why. He's not popular. He's not popular among all of us. So I don't know why he's with you lot. I think it must be his missus paying you. Don't know. There's every chance he'll spin though, lads. We've seen this many times before. So, and he's from Stoke, which doesn't help.
Don't want him to spin because it means we'll have a positive team chat.
Oh, right? Yeah. Toxic commentator is disgusting. Sorry, lad. It's Jonesy. However, my personal highlight of meeting Jones is when I went to go and watch him play rugby, and then he got unnecessarily kneed in the head at the end of the match, right at the end of the game. So he's just kneed him in the head. So, and I've told him ever since then it's my personal highlight of knowing him. So I'll carry that with me until the end. 3.6 seconds now, so he's losing time, is Joe. That does explain some things, yes. Correct. This is going to get close, I think. How close, I'm not sure, and I'm very intrigued by Rom in all of this. 20, so he's literally lost basically no time at all.
Yeah, he's been matching
after he came out. Yeah, 30.6 on the hards is frighteningly fast, to be fair to him.
Yes, that's good. That's some very quick times.
Let's go and check in on the grid. So as it stands, right, so Joe Burns is your current race leader, Jadon in second, Jones is in P3, Royston in P4, with Rom in P5, Dusty Fossil P6, Pagani P7, Andy in P8. So I think that's going to be your clear top 8 now, given the way that Mike's 30 seconds back in P9. Glyn's in P10 after his couple of really unfortunate incidents. Nobby's in P11. Oblivion, hopefully he's not over there. There we go. He's in P12. Odon P12. Oblivion P13. Zom P14. And old Beachy Boy, Johnny Boy, in P15. That's where we stand with 10 laps to go.
You can kind of see the people that haven't had any random accidents or incidents, the top 4, on their 4 stop. Then you got the free stop with Rom. Is Carl on a free stop? I think he might potentially be on a free stop.
Yeah, I think he is.
And Pagani. So you got the free stoppers 5, 6, and 7. Andy's had a couple of incidents / running out of fuel, and then the top 4 on their 4 stops that have had clean races. Yeah. There's quite a good gap between James and everyone else. So the top 2 are a little bit clear.
Yeah,
and he's
really
gaining now,
in, isn't it? Yeah. And what I will say as well is good for the Spotify team. P1, 6 and 7. Obviously Pagani's only getting half points tonight because he's covering for Sagoose, but nevertheless it's still some good points for their team. Definitely the highest point scorers so far this evening. Let's go and check in as James 2.9 seconds. We're going to be approaching their final stop in what, 3 laps time? 2 laps time? End of 48, 49, somewhere like that.
Yeah, 3 laps. I think they'll just do a 5 lap stint. I mean, if I were them, I would be pitting a little bit early because the soft's pretty good for, maybe 7.
Yeah.
So I'd be getting the most amount of laps I can on the softs at this point, I think. We'll see if any of them go for that.
Yeah, James driving with a lot of confidence in a minute. And don't forget, he did have a moment earlier on in the race as well, where he dropped all the way down to 12th. So without that, he'd probably be right up there with Joe at this point, maybe even marginally ahead of him. So in terms of pace, James has probably been the quickest on track overall tonight, I'd say.
He has. I mean, a 29.8 on the mediums is very, very good.
Yep, better than anything I've done.
It's about on par with the quickest I've done. That means that Tom will be about a second quicker.
Yeah, Tom will be in the 25s on the hards.
Yeah.
Because he's an absolute cretin that needs to get a life. But yeah. Well, it'd be good to see Burns get his first win on his return. Or since his return, should I say.
You've said it now.
But at this point, Jadon is starting to make me doubt my confidence in Joe. Jones is painfully slow in P3.
It's a good result though. It's a good result.
Yeah, well, Unsafe just made a good point, as I said that. Considering he wanted to quit last week, he's doing a very good job tonight. Yeah, which is true. Should probably give him a little bit of credit for that.
Not too much.
No.
Just a little bit.
Rom's taken a second out of Joe. So is
that a 30.4 on the hards? That's pretty good. That's very good. That's like normal medium pace, so that is rapid.
Yep.
He's reeling himself into contention here. There's Rom.
Now,
only a few seconds off. Like, is he on the softs?
Ah, no. I think they couldn't use mediums. I think they can use softs and hards. They can't use the middle compound, if memory serves.
I suppose Rom on his free stop wouldn't wanted to use any softs, would he?
Yeah, yeah.
You might need to change that, because I think having the no tyre requirement means that you can just free stop one compound, which might be a little bit too, a bit of an OP strategy.
Oh no! They have to use 2 compounds. They just don't. They can't.
Has Rom done 14 laps on the softs at some point? He must have done.
He must have done something. Yeah.
I think he did actually. I think he did. I think I said something like, "Well, if he's done that many laps, he must be doing a free stop."
Thanks, Faber. I can't remember. Faber said, "I'm so glad to know that you know the rules of your league, Aaron." It's just listen.
Inside now.
It's been busy.
Inside now.
Oh, this is where I've become a good leader. I've delegated tasks to people. Now, I'm going to use my brain here, Will. I reckon one of the top 2 are going to pit this lap. One of them are going to take the punt, and I reckon it might be James.
I think Joe should pit.
Yeah, there you go.
Joe's not pitting.
Derek's just said no, it's 15, 15, 10, 15 is what Rom's done, which makes sense.
It does make sense.
It does, yeah. I was grammar school educated, Will, did you know that? And I didn't work that simple mathematical equation out. So
I did. You went to Hogwarts.
I did. Been behind a good chuckle over that. Fever, leave me alone, man. I've been ill and I've been working. So, up yours. Right, this is where everything gets all a bit juicy now. So Jadon's come out 28 seconds behind, so he's got about 10 seconds to close up onto Rom. He's on the soft tyres and he's got 6 laps to do it.
It's possible. It's definitely possible. He's going to get a jump on Joe in when the undercut's going to be pretty good. So he's going to get a jump on Joe.
Oh no.
He has...
Aaron with the COVID piles. No. Thankfully I don't have the piles part. The other part, yes.
Just the vid.
Yeah. So is Rom actually going to win this race, Will?
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you settled on that now?
I think he's on it. He is on it. Because James has got to get past Carl as well.
Yeah, and Andy.
Because Carl's not pitting. Andy's pitting though.
So
here's Burns and the bits.
Yep.
See if he comes out. He should come out just behind James. Because he did have slightly less fuel. And he should be undercut a little bit. So maybe about 2.5 seconds back.
This is exciting.
Jonesy will be a few seconds off him. So he'll be
and he's
around
in.
sort of 4th. He's in, absolutely. Carl is kind of completely forgot about him. He's actually there, and he's not going to pit again. So
Joe Burns is out, and he's lost a lot of time to James there. Look.
Yeah.
Oof.
Bit of fuel, bit of undercut. It's hurting. So Carl's on for P2, Aaron. Actually, because he's not pitting again. So.
Yeah. However, 3 seconds. I think James will close that up pretty quickly.
Absolutely. We just didn't even consider him as a thing. I mean,
as a thing?
Thinking about Carl.
I've always known Carl's a thing. What that thing is, I don't know.
Always didn't even consider him in the picture. He's actually in 2nd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're brilliant at this, aren't we?
It's our strength. I think I said it last time I was here, but with sprint races are more, I think, in terms of our level. You know what I mean?
Our level.
To be fair, from about lap, 40 odd, I was kind of there, and he kind of knew the strategies.
That's what I'm saying. We might as well we might as well just leave it and be like, right, nothing's happened at this point. We've got a 15 lap race from lap 40. I'll more than happily do that. That could be absolute gold. Right, Carl's fuel savings. James has a shot. Okay. Yeah, James will get Carl. Without being rude, I'm fairly confident of that.
Yeah, he's got the tyres for it. He should be there. Rom is a sterner opposition. 7 seconds up from Carl as well.
Don't forget, James is on 2 softer compounds to Rom. And he's just gone 1.5 seconds clear, and he's got 5 laps to go. So that should bring him. Oh, it's going to be close, isn't it? Basically, by the end of the race, I think we're going to get.
It depends how quickly he clears Carl, to be honest.
Yeah.
If he gets stuck behind Carl for a bit, then I think he might have to settle for second.
I don't think Carl will make this too hard because he's saving fuel, as we've said.
Yeah, he should get by him.
However, he did not want to get stuck past him through this bit. That's the problem.
It is.
James needs to get past ASAP.
Right now, really.
Which he's not going to do.
Yeah, he's too far back there. Should have a nice run into the final corner.
Yeah. 7.6 is the gap. 7.5. To be fair, Carl took that really well. James might as well not send it here. And just try and get, sensible. Should make for quite a smooth pass. Not lost too much time behind Carl. 29.3 and Rom just done a 30.8. So, yeah, 1.5 seconds a lap, and he's got 4 laps to do it. If Carl sends it on James here, James could be in trouble. Yeah. Oh, James is going to be fuming.
Is he gonna do it here? No, okay. I'd have put some money on him sending into that corner, but he didn't.
Oh. James is driving desperate now, so I think that's going to secure the win for Rom. Yeah,
he needed to make that pass there.
Yeah, he did. Dusty Fossil was well and truly got himself in the way of James and a potential win here.
It's also putting Joe closer to the back of James as well.
Yeah.
29.1, great lap from Joe that. And he dips into the 28s, very nicely done. Jones is a bit far off there, he's going to be secure in 5th.
I can tell you,
going to go and hound him.
Tell you for a fact, Andy will want to get past Mike.
Yeah, just out of respect.
Out of respect for himself, I think, yeah.
For the culture.
Let's go and see, right, 6.7. I don't know if it Rom's at a moment, because that gap was coming down quickly there.
He's going to have to be fuel saving. 15 laps on hards, he's going to have to fuel save like mad. He banged some quick laps in there as well.
31.3.
Yeah, he'd be saving fuel.
30.9. Look how much time he lost. Jadon's going to be
still not
fuming.
alongside either. It's going to need to be a bit of a send again.
He's going to need to be brave here.
He has been brave.
He's got 3 laps to. He's got to basically find 2 seconds a lap. Look at the gap he's pulled on Dusty Fossil already.
When you go for the fuel for Rom.
He's got.
How's Rom looking for fuel?
Marginally worse than James, but I think he'll be fine.
Saving all right.
James purple.
What I mean is, it means that he's not going to have to do some mad slow laps at the end.
Yeah. Right, it's not too. I mean, Joe Burns is now going to close up to the back of Dusty Fossil.
Yeah, he's got a podium. He's got a podium.
Be one to watch there. Jonesy quite far back there, so he's going to have to settle for P5. However, given where he was last week, that's a very good result for him. Royston's driven really well. Mike versus Andy for P7. That'll be a spicy one. Pagani's on his own. Nobby P10, Glim P11, both had a couple of incidents. Odon P12, Oblivion 13, Zom 14. And Johnny Boy 15. 5.5 with 2 laps to go. I think it's all but gone now.
Yeah, as we said, it was crucial to see how fast he got past Carl. Just kept him behind for an extra lap.
Yeah, 30.6. 29.5, so he's 1.1 seconds there, but he's got 2 laps to find just over 5 seconds. So
see if Joe. I think Joe and Carl is probably going to be the battle towards the end of this race.
Yep.
He should be able to close up if he can pass him, though. Is another thing. I mean, they are teammates, so see how difficult Carl makes this. He might as well. He's not going to be able to pass James if he lets him pass, so he might as well fight it out.
Yep. Well, to be fair, if they have a monumental crash where they both flip and end up over the barrier, then not that that's possible in GT, but
it's a rare occurrence.
For my imagination purposes, 1 second is the gap, with about a lap and a sector to go.
He'll have a chance somewhere, will Joe?
Yeah, 4.8. Yeah, Rom's got this in the bag, providing his fuel's okay on that final lap. It seems to be alright. He might have to save a tad, but I think he'll be okay. Dusty Fossil, meanwhile, is...
Yes.
That's alarming. Joe's put a bit too much fuel in, I think, but...
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, he's not too close to James anyway, so it's not like it would have cost him a position.
No.
He should... Is he good? I mean, if he can get Carl, that is. Depends if Carl's going to have to ease off the fuel. He might have to.
There we go, final lap of the race.
Surely not.
Oh my god. I'm wondering whether Carl's told Joe to go. That's what I think has just happened there.
Must have done.
Yeah, Rom, 4.3 seconds clear. She's really controlled that well. To be fair, even
Andy
if
and Mike, maybe. Little Andy and Mike.
Even if they're in a chat, all good. Yeah. So that was definitely preempted, that one. Right, Andy versus Mike,
scary.
Final lap of the race.
Not got much fuel, as Andy. I won't lie.
No.
That is a very small amount of fuel.
Mike's got pretty much the exact same amount.
Maybe it's okay then. Maybe we're just being a bit too concerned. Although he does seem to be not gaining, so maybe he is in quite a low fuel mode in a minute. Losing time through the straights.
Yeah, well, let's go and check in with those leaders, make sure they all get through okay, which they have done so. So Rom's going to come home and take the win in GT2 on behalf of Derek. So he's going to get half points, but maximum half points. Jadon's going to come home for a good solid P2. Joe Byrne's going to get a nice podium as well. And Dusty Fossil's going to limp home with not a lot of fuel left, but for a very good P4. Good to see Jonesy getting himself a P5 after his awful season so far. Royston P6. Good solid drive from Royston. Flew under the radar a bit, but solid points on the board for him and his team. And Mikey's just going to hold off Andy as Andy runs out of fuel as we go over the line. Pagani the noob for Sir Goose in P9, should I say, sorry. Nobby Norris in P10, which all things considered... Oh no.
No. He's let Glyn go there.
He has. Interesting move from Nobby, but... God knows. Right, are in P12, Zon P13. Oblivion has no fuel left.
Oh dear.
Could be here a while. Zon P13.
It's going to take a bit of time as well.
Yeah. And yeah, anyway, right, I'll close off the stream as we finish up now. So please do join us tomorrow night, where we are doing this all again, but in GT1, where T Smith will be taking the race win. The rest of us will battle for second downwards. So exactly the same format. it should be an absolute cracker. And yeah, then please do come and join me next week, and possibly will, as we bring you action from I can't remember where.
Watkins Glen.
Watkins Glen. Good
Watkins
knowledge.
Glen.
Watkins Glen. So we're heading off to America next week. Then I believe we're in South America. Then we're making a trip to Asia for the last 2 weeks.
You're home.
Yep. Oh no, we got Australia, so, and then yeah, then we head off to Japan for the final week of the season. So yeah, I will do fever, but thank you all very much for watching. Please do like the stream before you go, even if you've had the worst time imaginable, as I always say. There we go. So Rom takes the win. Let's have a look at the result. So we'll get that up on the stream just there. So final classifications once again. Rom takes the win on behalf of Derek, Jadon in P2 and Joe Burns gets a very solid P3. Dusty Fossil P4, Jonesy P5, Royston P6. Mikey P7 just holds off Andy, who did get the fastest lap of the race. Then Pagani in P9 on behalf of Sir Goose, Glyn in P10, Nobby Norris P11. Odon in P12, Zon P13, Oblivion just about got P14 there, and Johnny Boy rounds off the grid. But yes, thank you all very much for watching, and yeah, we'll see you next time.